Did you hear the Arlen Specter? Where's the Arlen Specter audio, Pat? This is amazing. Arlen Specter gets on, was it MSNBC? And he starts talking about how they're cannibalizing the Republicans. Listen to this.
And the cannibals function to cost Republicans the Senate seat in Colorado and Delaware and Nevada, almost in Alaska.
It's weird because Colorado and Nevada end in the same letter, and I hadn't realized that.
One's an O and one's an A, but
Colorado, Nevada, Montana.
And the cannibals function to cost Republicans the Senate seat in Colorado and Delaware and Nevada, almost in Alaska. And now Orrin Hatch is in jeopardy in Utah. I hope that people in Utah, and I know you got a big listening audience, viewing audience there, Melissa, will read this book and come out and vote to make sure that Orrin Hatch is not cannibalized.
Okay, so I mean it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. He's talking about the Tea Party, and this is Orrin Hatch is doing the same thing.
If I were Dan Lillienquist, this would be my campaign spot.
It would be my commercial.
Yes.
Be my commercial. Yes. Arlen Specter says, you got to make sure that Orrin Hatch stays in.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. That would be my commercial.
That is manna from heaven for Dan Lillienquist.
It is.
Well, it leads you to the question of why Arlen Specter would want that. Now, here's a guy who left the Republican Party.
Well, Stu, one of the reasons is he looks great naked in the Senate.
He didn't say that. He didn't say that. That was Ted Kennedy that he talked about.
Well, Ted Kennedy looked like a walrus. Now, Orrin Hatch isn't quite as bad, Glenn.
Seriously, here's a guy who left the Republican Party. Why would he be saying that we need Orrin Hatch in? Wouldn't this be good?
Question.
Why would he say that? This guy is a big government progressive. It doesn't matter which party, doesn't matter. Republican and Democrat to progressives don't matter. They'll both get the job done. It doesn't matter. Tea parties are small government. That's the cannibal that he is afraid of.
I think what we're talking about here is Colorado, Missouri, Mississippi.
Mississippi is not. Neither is Colorado. Arlen Specter, what we're talking about is this amazing audio from Arlen Specter, and this would be Lillienquist spot, should be a commercial right now in Utah. Mm-hmm. Amazing audio from Arlen Specter from MSNBC.
And the cannibals function to cost Republicans the Senate seat in Colorado and Delaware and Nevada, almost in Alaska. And now Orrin Hatch is in jeopardy in Utah. I hope that people in Utah, and I know you got a big listening audience, viewing audience there, Melissa, will read this book and come out and vote to make sure that Orrin Hatch is not cannibalized.
If you were Dan Lillienquist, wouldn't you take that and make it a campaign commercial for yourself?
I would.
Here's a guy who switched parties.
No, but the party is, this guy is the
But he switches allegiances, like,
right.
What were the numbers on that?
He's the quintessential progressive where it doesn't matter. The parties don't matter to progressives. He'll switch anything.
Right. Oh,
he's not only a progressive, he is a total sellout.
Oh, yeah. When he was with the Republican Party, he voted with Republicans. I forget what the numbers were, 75% of the time, and then he switched to Democrats, and he voted with them. In the 90s?
Well, it was even more. It was something like when he was just a normal senator, it was like 60% of the time he was with the Republicans or something. Then when he moved into a primary against Pat Toomey, a more conservative candidate,
political.
It went to 90% conservative.
Okay.
Then he flipped over to the Democratic side, and it turned into he started siding with the Democrats again. And then when he got a challenge from the left in the Democratic primary against Joe Sestak, was it? I can't remember.
I think it was Sestak.
He moved all the way to like 90% voting with Democrats. So he had gone from 90% conservatives to 90% Democrats in a matter of weeks. I mean, the guy is so without a spine or a principle. It's unbelievable.